Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're back here in Mech Arena, and we are going to continue with my series I started a while ago, and I kind of just put a hold on it for a little while. But we're going back into the series that I like to call What's Wrong with This Game. And this particular video, we are going to focus on the dreaded Rocket Mortars. Now, even before pilots and implants came into this game, Rocket Mortars was one of the most powerful weapons you could use in this game. And of course, since the addition of pilots and implants, they've gotten decidedly worse. So much so that many players absolutely hate Rocket Mortars. I loathe them. I hate having to use them. But no, it is what it is. No, they are probably the one of, if not the best weapon in the game when you have it all kicked out properly. So if we look here, I'm going to run a game here. We're going to just see what little effort it takes when you're running Rocket Mortars to jack up those kills. And it's really sad state of affairs when this game, they seem to be completely blatantly obvious of the issues, but yet ignore them completely. Ever since implants and pilots come out, and I will talk about implants and pilots in another video, but nothing's been actually touched or nerfed or adjusted one bit since they came out. And it's actually disgusting when you have something like this that's so overpowered that it ruins the gameplay for many players. So as you can see, my Rocket Mortars, they're getting close to being maxed, but they are not maxed. I'm 6 stars, but only level 4, have 3 more levels to go. If we look at my pilot here, the pilot, I do have the legendary Rocket Mortar Radius implant, which is pretty much a must when you're running these Rocket Mortars, because the more of the splash radius you get, the easier it is to get kills. It's not maxed out. It is close to being maxed out, but it's not maxed out. My pilot is not maxed out either. I have the Rocket Mortar range and the Rocket Mortar damage. Stock level rare implants, they haven't been upgraded whatsoever, but it doesn't seem to matter really very much, especially once you start combining it with something like the Stalker that can increase its damage output as well. So anyways, we're just going to hop into a game here. We're going to see how disgustingly powerful these are. I am going to pause it here. I'm going to start the video again once we get in a match. I'm going to try and find a match that has all bots. I really don't like using Rocket Mortars against real players, so just bear with me here and we'll hop into a game. Alright, here we go. This is a good map, and we're just going to try it here. I'm not sure if that last player on the other side, Swerve, if that is a real player or if it's an AI. I hope it's an AI. I don't really recognize that name, to be honest. But we'll just try it here and see. If I can determine if it's a real player, I'll just bail out of this match and try to do it again. But anyways, I hate Rocket Mortars. Let's just put it out there. I know a lot of players probably feel the same way. I don't like going against them. I don't like using them. And yes, I do have them in my hangar. Why do I have them in my hangar? Well, it's mainly for 3 reasons. First off is situations like this where I'm trying to do a specific video on them. The second main reason is, unless it's a situation like this where I'm doing a video, I never drop in with my Rocket Mortars right at the start. Because I don't want to use them. I don't want to have to feel like I have to use them. And the only time I'll bring them out is if I'm going against a real player or several real players on the other side, and they decide to bring out Rocket Mortars and hit me first. If that's the situation, then when I lose the current mech that I'm in, I will drop in with Rocket Mortars and try to take them out, hopefully, if I can. I'm not the best at Rocket Mortars, mind you, so half the time I don't end up taking them out, and then I basically end up losing the match, all because of Rocket Mortars. But the other main reason that I use this is to do the event tasks. So when you have some of the tasks in there, such as get a certain number of kills beyond 70 meters range, or get a certain number of kills in a match without taking any damage. Well, all you gotta do is you plop in some Rocket Mortars, sit in the back of the map, not move, not expose yourself one iota, and you can actually rack up those kills, not worrying about taking any damage. Yes, if you're going against a real player and they realize where you are, they will come and try to hunt you down. And as they should. If I see Rocket Mortar players on the other side, I try to hunt them down as well. I really do think these weapons need a huge nerf. If you know what, I would even go so far as saying, even though mine are almost maxed out and I have some of the good implants for it, I would be okay if they completely remove them from the game, because I really don't think they have any purpose whatsoever in this game. They are way too powerful for what they are, for being able to just see, like I'm doing right here, just sit in the back, lob rockets all over the place, hit a group of targets, take out many of them at a single volley, and I'm not even exposing myself. I don't have to take any risks to get all this damage. What you should have to do in these games, if things were balanced properly, the high damage weapons and mechs would have to have a high risk associated with it. These are high damage weapons. They can take on almost anything in the game with one single shot if you hit them relatively well, and you don't have to do anything other than sit in the back of the map. Excuse me. And anybody who wants to kill you has to go through your team in order to get to you. I really don't understand why they even put something like this in the game. I know if they went to remove it, there would be a lot of uproar, and people who love their Rocket Mortars would get really angry and upset. But let's face it, like, how is this tactical gameplay? It's not. It's absolutely just ridiculous and disgusting as how powerful these things are with what little effort you actually have to do. Anyways, we only have about like 45 seconds left of this match, and thankfully it's over with, and like I'm just racking up the kills. I'm not even trying to do anything other than just sit here and lob in rockets. And it's just, they are way too powerful for what they are. And it's pretty sad that the team over at Plarium and Mech Arena have taken the stance of completely ignoring the imbalanced nature of a lot of these weapons, especially when combined with these insane implants like the Rocket Mortars have, which increases the splash radius. Anyways, thankfully we only have 10 seconds left. This game is over with. See maybe if I can get another kill here quickly with that guy up on top. And yep, there we go. Got that last kill, throwing those other ones, and that's the game. There we go. 2 rounds, racking up the kills, and what did we get? 23 kills. Without any effort whatsoever. Anyways, let's hop back into the hangar here, and we'll just close out this video. Alright, so that's the video. As you can see, I really didn't have any effort whatsoever, and I just racked up the 23 kills in there. And I do want to apologize. I didn't show it in the video. I kind of cut out the end screen there, but it looked like it was a real player on the other side. That swerve was a real player. So I really wanted to apologize. I thought since that player had the two newer pilots in the game, I kind of just assumed it was an AI that I hadn't run into that name very regularly. But unfortunately, it was a real player. So if that swerve player ever happens to watch this video, I want to apologize. I wasn't using my Rocket Mortars specifically to go against you. I was just trying to use them to highlight the overpowered and stupidity of the weapons. And again, my apologies to you for basically taking my frustrations with Rocket Mortars out on you. Well, anyways, with that being said, what are your thoughts about Rocket Mortars? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you indifferent? What other issues in this game do you have a beef with? Write them below. I will keep doing this series. I'm gonna get doing it a little bit more regularly now. I've been taking a little bit of time off of doing some videos lately, but we're going to get back into the swing of things here. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.